Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Denver Nuggets video. I want to talk about the Denver Nuggets. I want to start it off with Nikola Jokic. I want to talk about guys like Bones Hyland, Aaron Gordon, Zeke Naji. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you guys like NBA content several times a day, every single day. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. If you guys want more Denver Nuggets videos, hit that like button, drop a comment down below. I try to make as many Nuggets videos as I possibly can, but people don't seem to watch them. So hopefully we can get more Nugget fans in here because I know they're looking for more Nuggets content. The Nuggets are a very, very fun, very exciting team to watch. And you know, I want to give credit to Tim Connolly later on in this video, but I want to talk about Nikola Jokic and his last 5 games because, you know, last night I'm watching the Golden State Warriors and what'd Steph go? 2 of 13 on Matisse Thybulle. I'm watching Steph Curry go 2 of 13. I'm watching him go 4 of 23, and I'm seeing the media talk about Steph Curry as if he is still perfect and has zero flaws. Steph Curry has been throwing up brick nights like that where he gets absolutely clamped since the start of his career. But according to the NBA media, he is still, without a doubt, the NBA MVP. And I look at a guy like Nikola Jokic, who is putting up absurd statistics this season. He is carrying the Denver Nuggets to a 13-13 record without Jamal Murray and without Michael Porter Jr. And obviously, you know, a lot of the bench players, a lot of the key role players on this team are also contributing. But if you kind of catch my drift, nobody gives the Denver Nuggets any credit, and nobody especially gives Nikola Jokic any credit, and it makes no sense. Nikola Jokic in his last 5 games, I saw this tweet, and this is basically what his last 5 games look like throughout the entire season. That's how dominant and impactful he is. I mean, he is showing, if you watch the Nuggets, there's levels to this. Like, there are clearly levels to this, and Jokic is on the top. I mean, he's on the top. He makes every single player on the court, every teammate, he makes them better. So in his last 5 games, last night, 35, 17, and 8. Game before that, 22, 13, and 10. Before that, 39, 11, and 11. Before that, 17, 12, and 15. Game before that, 32, 11, and 5. So, you know, Nikola Jokic has been doing this all season. He did it all last season. He does it all the time. And for some reason, I have heard Nikola Jokic's name in the MVP count 0 times. 0 times. Now, maybe I'm not paying too much attention to the MVP race because, I mean, we are like a quarter into the NBA season, and there isn't much point in looking at the MVP race dedicatedly. Like, you are just kind of aware of, like, Steph Curry's having a good season, Kevin Durant's having a good season, Jokic is probably having a good season, but the NBA media doesn't show him, so you're just assuming he's having a good season, but you don't know how actually dominant he is. And something that I'm really liking right now is it looks like Aaron Gordon and Nikola Jokic are finally, I don't mean it like finally, but they're catching their groove together. Like, they're definitely getting some confidence just playing together. And, you know, obviously Aaron Gordon was brought in via trade last year. Aaron Gordon's I like him next to Nikola Jokic, and I like the aggressive nature that he has been showing honestly, just this past season in general, where he's taken more shots, he's being more aggressive. Now, obviously, defensively, Aaron Gordon is very good, but you know, Jokic has been doing a phenomenal job, and I want to give a lot of credit to him, but I also want to give credit to the whole Denver Nuggets roster in general, because you have guys like Bones Hyland, you know, Will Barton, who are just stepping up. I mean, they're literally stepping up. Will Barton this season's averaging about like 16.5 points per game, you know, averaging like 5 rebounds. Now he's injured right now, so you're having guys who need to step up, like Bones Hyland, who, you know, Bones Hyland is extremely young. He's averaging 8 points per game this season. And if you know, like I said, if you don't watch Nuggets games, you look at, I mean, we have Bones Hyland stats here. What are they? 16 minutes, you know, 8 points per game. If you less than 2 rebounds, less than an assist per game, less than 2 assists, my bad. if you're catching my drift, what I'm trying to say is Bones Hyland, like if you're a Nuggets fan, if you watch Bones Hyland play, you know he is a hooper. And you know that Tim Connelly found an absolute gem in the late first round with him. But if you're just looking at these box scores, you're like, man, these Nuggets suck. No. Now, Bones Hyland is a very, very good shooter. He's a solid defender, and he plays great in the pick and roll. But what I really like is him and Zeke Naji in the pick and roll off of the bench, and they're getting about 30 minutes combined. They're producing. I mean, Zeke is literally shooting 57% from downtown right now. 57%. And keep in mind, just like Bones Hyland, this is another late first round snipe. A couple other snipes that Tim Connelly's found. Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr. Like, he is, for some reason, I don't think he's ever gotten the proper credit. I don't think Tim has ever gotten the proper credit, to be quite honest with you. And this season, I'm witnessing it again. I mean, even guys like Marcus Howard, who, your casual NBA fan, they have no idea who Marcus Howard is. But Nuggets fans know exactly who Marcus Howard is. They love this young group of like 3 players. And all of them have offensive skill already this early on into their NBA career, and their potential is just through the roof. But I really am loving the Bones Hyland and Zeke Naji bench duo that they're dealing with right now, because it's, Bones can really just kind of control a game, because he is so good at reading defenses. He's a good dribbler. He's a phenomenal passer. I don't think people give any credit. I don't think people are even aware that Bones Hyland is a phenomenal passer. Bones might have the best pass of the year to date so far. But what I really like about him and Zeke is the future. I mean, these guys are so young and they are already contributing. And I don't even just mean it like a casual word, contribute. I mean, they are like actually contributing to wins. I mean, without Bones and without Zeke, the Nuggets would not be the Nuggets. Like, that's how nice of an impact they have had this season. They are high energy players. And like I said, Bones is really solid in the pick and roll, and he can make some really good passes. And Zeke is witnessing, you're demonstrating right now, we're witnessing, first off, the 57% shooting from downtown with over 100 attempts on the season. He takes about 2 threes per game, so it's not like, he's taken one every 2 weeks, and that's why his stats are high. But he's also showcasing that he's a good roller and he is a good defender. I mean, I would say both of those 2 players, Bones and Zeke, are solid defenders. If they could mold into above average, like heavy impact defensive players, kind of guys like, Aaron Gordon on this roster, the Denver Nuggets, once they get Jamal Murray, once they get Michael Porter Jr., they are going to be a force. If the Nuggets were healthy this year, they would be a Western Conference candidate, 100%. Like, they would be most likely like second round, game 7 is the absolute worst I could see them doing with that core forever, like as long as they have it. So the Denver Nuggets, they are, they're doing it again, man. They're literally doing it again. They're building something special. They already have something special, and it's just flying below the radar. So I wanted to make this video. Nuggets fans, if you guys enjoy it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. If you want more Nuggets videos, I would be happy to, because they are awesome. And yeah, go ahead, drop a comment down below, and I'll see you guys later.